Hello. Those of you viewing, this is my first official video that I'll be doing. I'm going with this tag, ThyNeighbro. One, because ThyNeighbro was taken. Wasn't fast enough. But I kind of like the ThyNeighbro. It's kind of cool. Now, why did I want to start doing this? So, recent events, mainly the assassination of Charlie Kirk, but also today, President Nelson of the LDS Church, the president, has passed away. And also there was a shooting and burning of an LDS ward. So this just pretty crazy times. And I'd been thinking of doing something like this, but now I feel like it's the time to do it. And so I want to take a stab at it. So the idea for this, thy neighbro, is to speak to my Mormon neighbors. And that's just, LDS members. I know there's a lot of name changing going on, but recently they want to be called Latter-day Saints, I think, so LDS for short. So I want to talk to them, and in my experience, as I talk with members of the church, they quickly can at least feel that I'm being contentious and argumentative, and of course that's a red flag for the members. And so if they feel that way, they quickly, most of the time, are just they cut me off, like I'm gone. They're not gonna be talking to me anymore. It's either that or they just don't directly answer anything. It's just, well, what about this? What about this? It's like, let's get away from that topic. And so my hope for this is to actually get some conversation going, and to challenge some of the beliefs that LDS members of the LDS Church have. And so my idea is to just read the Bible, a modern translation of the Bible, not the standard King James version that's used by the church. Not to knock on that translation, but I will give an explanation of why I'm doing that in my next video. But hopefully I'm going to just ask questions as I read, like as I get to a certain point in the text that I feel is can allow me to ask a good question. Then I'll do that and then move on, or maybe depending on length, cut it there or whatnot. But I'm not going to argue a case for anything. I'm simply going to ask a question and leave it up to people to comment or make replies however they want to do it. And that's my vision. And so meet me on the next episode of ThyNeighbro.